Those He's a man who's lost it. Yeah. Yeah. Only men would understand. Alright, what's up everybody? Guys, here we are on Season 2, Episode 12 of Mushoku Tensei, which is called I Want to Tell You. This is gonna be the last episode for the time being, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, it kind of sucks. I will say, because I've absolutely enjoyed this ride so much. And I will say, I just thought about it, but like, by the time this episode goes up, I think especially on YouTube, it'll already be February, maybe even March 2024. So in that case, we're going to be very close actually to, yeah, that second half of the season. But by the time I'm recording this, which is still November, I'm going to have half a year to wait, unfortunately. And yeah, it'll be a long wait, but you know what? I'm sure it's going to be worth it, right? This season has been great so far. I really have enjoyed it. I know people have had their criticisms about it, and I will say that, of course, it's hard to tell where this is all going. I'm going to continue to say, I mean, the Sylvie storyline is easy to sort of grasp, and I feel like Rudius, yeah, I mean, what... He and Sylvie are going to probably then stay together, I guess, because Rudius himself is also in love with her, right? As he's already been basically telling us as the audience. But does this mean he's going to get closer now to Ariel too, and he's going to become a bodyguard of her as well? Or is Sylvie just going to leave Ariel, and is Sylvie going to go along with Rudius, you know, to whatever is going to be up next in their quest, right? That's kind of the hard thing to tell, I guess. Simultaneously, I mean, once again, we know certain directions it is going in, especially the Nanahoshi storyline. I think is absolutely intriguing, and it's, to me, you know, what I'm most eager to see unfold, because, you know, like, because she is a character from the other world, and we're finally gonna get some answers there. You know, why was Rudius then actually perhaps reincarnated in this world or something, right? What was his role supposed to be? What is it about with her actually getting summoned here too, and causing the massive teleportation event? These are all questions that I find fascinating, and I'm really, you know, interested to see how the story is going to answer all those things. But at the same time, you know, this whole university arc has been introducing us to a whole bunch of other characters, for which it's less, yeah, how should I say, clear, I guess, to me, what they plan on doing with them, right? I'm thinking about Zenoba, and I'm thinking about the dwarf slave, and I'm thinking about the, you know, the beast girls, and honestly, maybe they're just there for the slice of life aspect, and maybe they're just there to have some, you know, people in the background too, but they're not as important, I guess. It still kind of remains to be seen, right, to me. Season 2 was not as adventurous as the first season, where we literally, you know, like, already traveled basically almost the entire Mushoku Tensei world, where we literally went from, like, the whole right side to the left side back and stuff, right? So, we really have seen a lot of this world already, and the second season hasn't done so as much yet, but it's just these characters that I enjoy spending so much time with, and Rudius himself is just, like, even if he has his obviously quirky sides, and he's not always as rootable, if that's the right way to put it. You know, you can't always root for him because he sometimes does some shady things, if that makes sense. He's also, I feel, a character that nonetheless feels very human, and that I do root for at the end of it all, right? Like, you want him to actually get better, and you know, you feel for him. Even now, like, the whole Sylvie thing, it's like, I love actually how they did that in the most recent episode. Sylvie, of course, confessed to, well, not only her feelings, I get, well, has she even, I mean, Rudius knows about her feelings. She hasn't fully confessed that yet. I think she did, because she said, I want to be with you forever, right? That's literally what she said. But she especially confessed her identity to him. And for a second there, with all the build-up they were doing and stuff, they didn't make us actually go into Rudius's head, like, oh, is he actually catching on to the fact that this is Sylvie? Because so far, all this time, Rudius was having his suspicions, and he was constantly calling out, like, oh, is she actually a girl, right? And then he actually figured it out, and it's like, he still wasn't catching on to the fact who she actually was. But by the end, you know, like, he did realize it, and that was... I like how they did that, because it even caught me as a viewer off guard, thinking for a second there that maybe Rudius was not gonna, well, at least make the connection yet or something, which would have been a really awkward moment if that happened. And the build up to it was already kind of awkward, I will say. But yeah, I've been loving how they, how they've been, I guess, unfolding that particular storyline. And so, what is this last episode going to lead into? I mean, what is the conversation going to look like that Rudius is about to have with Sylphie here? And what is it going to mean for Sylphie's role with, within the organization, or whatever you want to call it, but the whole circle of bodyguards for Ariel and stuff, right? That kind of remains to be seen. I'm eager to dive in. That's exactly what we're going to do. I'll make sure to do a little review after this episode as well to tell you all my thoughts. Yeah, and getting ready, of course, for that second half. But for now, guys, if you enjoy my reactions to Mushoku Tensei, then of course you can check out all the full-length reactions over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. You can also sign up as a free member over on Patreon, and you'll get a week early access to every reaction series that I do. So make sure you go and, sign up for free there. Your support is, of course, very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. And then with that being said, let's dive into this last episode of the first half of Season 2 of Mushoku Tensei.
確かにシルフィーだ。なんで気づかなかったんだろう。きっと俺の知ってるシルフィーとフィッツ先輩とではイメージが違いすぎた。
Yeah, it's funny how he actually did not realize it up until now, but at least he did.
フィッツ先輩はしっかりしてて面倒見も良くて。
Maybe that's what it is. Fitz was focused on the mission.
ところがすごく可愛くて気づくとその姿を目で追って。 今の俺の気持ちを言わなきゃまたいなくなっちゃう。
Damn, man.
あんな後悔もうしたくない。
シルフィー、俺も好きです。
Wow. Who would have ever thought we would get to see something like this in Mushoku Tensei? I don't know. I mean, I wasn't sure if I would ever see Rudius like this early on. Oh, man. I thought we were going to cut away from it, but I guess not yet.
シルフィー、初めてだよね。ダメかな。ダメじゃないです。
Is he insecure? Is he like, my tent had collapsed? Oh no. Again? God. I thought we had finally like found a fix to the problem, but I guess not entirely yet. Damn, they're back to sitting. Yep. Psychological illness. Guess it never was meant to happen. Yeah, it's nothing personal though.
じゃなくて敬語はやめてよ。ごめん、ちょっと気が動転して。あの日ルディが連れ去られるところを見ちゃったの。それで驚いてパウロさんに襲いかかっちゃって。
Oh shit.
シルフィーが。だって本当に突然ですっごく悲しかったから。でもあの日誓ったんだ。ルディを助けられるくらい強くなろうって。それから僕勉強も頑張ったし。
Wow. That drove her to actually improve herself. That's exactly what Paul said, though. Like Paul said, he did it for their own good, right? Both Rudius and Sylphie. He wasn't wrong about that. Damn. Man, look at these environments, dude. Holy shit, they look insane.
1年も気づけなくて申し訳なかった。
What the hell did he just do?
あ、失礼。
反応はするが、どうもコントロールできない。しかし、やはり安心するな。順調に回復していると言えよう。彼女のおかげだ。
どうしたの
That's so funny. I don't even know what to say anymore with all the stuff that Rudius is expressing.
やはりダメでしたか。
Oh shit. She thought she came in with bad news.
考えてみると、投資の危険があるからといって相手の衣類を無理やり脱がせる。
It's not like that.
シルフィー、とりあえず落ち着いて報告をしろ。
あ、うん。なんですってだからその不能の治療に来たんだって、ここに。
She can't believe it.
それにしても
That is kind of hilarious.
そういう時に役に立たないとは。ルーデウスという男
Useless when it
を
matters.
買いかぶっていたようですね。
Damn, man.
それは言い過ぎです。
He's not a real man.
男にはどうしようもない時があるのです。ルーデウスとて
He would
シル
know.
フィーを抱かなかったわけではないはず。俺はむしろ奴が今までおとなしくしていた理由に納得がいきました。
Docile.
ルーク、
あの自信のなさそうな顔や態度も今ならわかります。かわいそうに。
He's a man who's lost it.
藁をもつかむような気持ちでここ
Yeah.
に来たのでしょう。
Yeah.
失礼しました。少々
Only men would understand.
わかった。少し待っていてくれ。渡すものがある。アリエル様、失礼します。
He's not about to give her the Viagra potion or something, is he?
改めて申し訳ありません。ひとまずルークに何か作戦があるようですが、私に
The
は
Aphrodisiac, or what was it called?
いくつか心得があります。本当ですか？
Well, or maybe she's about to bring it up.
ザーナバは何してるにゃ。
初心に帰って無影象魔術の練習ですぞ。
うるさいの。出すんならお肉を出してほしいの。
This man's a Nova.
大抵はお酒を飲ませます。
お待たせしました。
It was all for nothing too. It was just, yeah, there for the fun of it.
肩のあたりをちらりとはだけるのです。
Oh shit.
それでいけるんですか？大丈夫でしょう。シルフィーは可愛いです。
Okay, okay, okay. She's talking about the psychological tricks, huh?
あとは何か決め台詞が欲しいところですね。
冬に
Be very straightforward.
見せるバカがどこにいるんですかね。そもそもシルフィーの体で色仕掛けは無理です。
Damn.
何ですかルーク、その言い方は。
That's a little
ア
harsh.
リエル様、グレーラットの血族は代々女性の大きな胸に惹かれる傾向があります。
Buxom? I don't even know what that word means, but I feel like I have an idea.
魅力も感じません。
As proof, I feel no attraction. Okay, yeah, thanks. That's bound to help her self-confidence, but here we go.
何？
強力なサイン作用と競争作用。
It's just like that one that we got back in season 1, right?
美薬？
I don't know if it was packaged this nicely, though.
ただし、これを使えば男の方は見境がなくなる。
He will lose all control. Oh god. Oh god, this man is about to turn into a monster. I don't know if I'm prepared to see this.
ありがとう。
いいってことだ。お前には何度も命を助けてもらっているからな。
二人は仲がいいですね。では、私からも。これ、アリエル様のお金だよね。そうです。私の今月分です。ここまで来れば、私にはこれくらいしか授けられるものがあり
Wait,
ません。
she's on an allowance?
ありがとう、アリエル様。下着はアリエル様が選んでくれた新品。内ポケットには
Oh
ルーク
man.
からもらった美薬。よし。
All prepared, huh? This is where they're gonna have to leave the season for now, I see, yeah.
シルフィエット、
Going out with a bang.
ようこそお供になり
Literally.
ます。
This show. I wouldn't expect any less.
フィッツ先輩、どうぞ入ってください。
うん。
それは？
ほら、
Oh.
一応再会のお祝いをしておこうかと。
Oh, I see. She's not even gonna tell him or something. Be upfront about it.
こともしないとな。
Nah, you kind of should about that stuff, though. You can't just plain feed it to him.
大丈夫。コップくらいありますよ。
それじゃあフィットア領ブエナ村の2人の再会に。
そして俺とシルフィーの
Food
未来。
looks good.
乾杯。未来ってルディはたまにすごく恥ずかしいことを言うんだもんな。
大丈夫。
Yeah, what does that taste like?
これ結構強いな。
Awfully strong, huh?
うん。
こういうのは水とかお湯で薄めてもいいんだよ。
Oh.
どうぞ。そういえば僕がルディに出会ったきっかけもお湯だったね。
そうだっけか。
ほら、僕が道で泥玉を
Is she about to bring up the bath scene?
それをお湯で流してくれてさ。
Oh.
あ、懐かしいな。
うん。上名村の大きな木、まだあるかな。今日森を歩いてるとき思い出したよ。
あの木でよく
I love how this show sometimes just
そ
lingers
こで教えてくれたんだよ
on
ね。
certain moments.
手からお湯を出すやつ。
あの時初めて
Building up tension.
そうそう。楽しかったね。
It's literally just them reminiscing.
忘れないうちに。
これを
Oh, she had an actual.
ル
Okay.
ディのあれに効くっていう薬
Oh,
なんだ。
okay, okay. Then it's all good. I thought she was like, dude.
美薬だって薬だよね。間違ってはいないはず。
Well, yeah.
どこで見たことが。
I find it funny already in the first place. Oh, shit. Oh my god, he's just. Sure.
即効性があるらしいよ。
Oh. She's like, I better get ready.
一緒に飲んで大丈夫なのか。
混ぜても大丈夫。多分。聞いてきたら、我慢しなくてもいいからね。
Oh, I don't think he wants to hold back.
シルフィーも飲むのか。
Oh god. I feel like nothing is happening with Rudy as though something is happening with her. Obviously, she's in the mood. You can tell. Rudy's was just eating, but I guess maybe. Okay, okay, okay. Okay, there we go.
我慢できない。じゃあ、どうぞお召し上がり。
Dig in. Oh my. I can't get over this shit. this really has just become softcore porn at this point. Yeah, this man must have slept good after this. Waking up with a enormous headache too, no doubt. Oh shit. She's been bleeding or what?
護衛の仕事だよな。
Or is that just well, I guess that's 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 because it was the first time. Is that how I'm supposed to interpret it? I guess so, huh? Just left there as
起きてたんだ。
as proof
おはよう。
of what happened. But okay.
ごめんね。ちょっとアリエル様とルークに昨日のお礼を言ってきたんだ。あ、お礼っていうのは僕の背中を押してくれたことっていうか、とにかく二人とも喜んでくれたよ。できれば今度二人に会ってほしい。
Oh man, he's ready for round 2. Oh, he's just happy.
どうして？
I can't even tell anymore sometimes.
変なルディ。はいはい、僕はここにいるよ。
Damn, man. I mean, he's been through a lot, that's the thing. I guess this gave him some hope back, too. What'd I tell you? Still gonna result in a round 2, though. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay. Offering himself up.
ルーデウス・グレイラットと申します。私はシルフィーに病を治してもらいました。殿下はそのシルフィーに協力してくださったと聞き及んでおります。故にお力になれることがございましたら、私にお声掛けください。
There we go.
お前はアスラ貴族の政権争いは忌避していると思っていたが。
True, he didn't want to involve himself.
政権争いになんて首を突っ込みたくはありません。
Yeah.
けれど、思い人が渦中にいるとは。
My beloved. Oh, damn.
あなたの力を借りられるのであれば非常に心強い。それであなたはどうするつもりですか？
私には転移事件で失った家族を探す。
Yeah, are they gonna help him out with that though?
なので今すぐアスラ王国に赴いてというのは。
I was gonna say, like, he has different priorities though. Okay, okay, okay. But will they accompany you is the question. Or probably not. He's just gonna go off on his own again. Yeah. Well, take her with him then, I guess, at the very least. And maybe a few others. Although... Oh, shit. Damn. I was about to say, will we put her through any danger, though? Cool. They're all just pushing her. Damn. Embrace your femininity. Wow. And so goes Fitz, I guess. Man, what a nice way to, you know, leave it for now. Thank you for watching. Look forward to part 2. I sure will. Fantastic, man. Alright, guys. Well, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let's go to the review. Yeah, man, you gotta love how this has all been unfolding so rapidly now these last couple of episodes. Of course, this is basically what the entire, you know, university arc has been, in a way, building up to all this time already. You know, the moment we got here, we found out about Fitz, and we knew that there was gonna be, you know, like Rudius was gonna eventually have to figure out her identity, right? And that it was actually Sylphie, and I don't know, I mean, that this could come out of it, I don't know if that's something I ever really expected, but still, it's kind of like I said, you know, because early on in the arc, or let's say from the moment we enter the university, which I think was about episode 4, because of course we started off with depressed Rudius and everything, right? But like early on, what was a little bit unclear to me is like, okay, what's the most important part of this storyline going to be? You get what I'm saying? Because like I said, there were so many other characters that we were dealing with, and it's still a little hard to tell where exactly we're going with it. Like the dwarven slave I keep thinking back to is like such a random thing that happened back in episode 6 maybe, or something it was, and we've never really gotten back about it. Maybe it was just to show us a little bit of like, you know, the kind of stuff that still goes on in this world. But I sort of more interpreted it as like, okay, this is a character who's going to be joining us or something, right? She's going to be relatively important, but so far hasn't turned out to be that at all. Anyway, I'm straying off topic, but I'm just saying that like all these characters that we're seeing, Zenoba, and like I said, the dwarf, the beast people, in the end, they don't nearly matter as much, obviously, as Sylphie does. Sylphie's been there from the start, and now we're finally seeing what it's all leading to. Now, the question does remain, where do we go from here, right? With Rudius even wanting to, like, marry Sylphie now, what is that about? Because I actually feel like that might be just to sort of pledge his loyalty to her, while simultaneously still wanting to leave her behind for the time being as he goes looking for his mom and stuff, right? As he still goes off on his own quest that he needs to do. Because it's like, okay, do you take Sylphie with you, having her risk a lot in the process, right? Like, she's gonna be risking her own life, accompanying you on these crazy adventures, facing all kinds of threats. We've seen what it leads to, right? With the confrontation with Orsted or whatever. Surely Rudius feels like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would think that he's gonna feel that he can't do that, and this is why he offered his marriage, or like to marry her, I guess is what I mean to say, because, like I said, in that way he pledges his loyalty, and it's not like just saying goodbye, because that just shows you that you don't, you don't care enough or something. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what that's supposed to be about, but I could be wrong about it. Maybe even with him pledging sort of his allegiance to Ariel in the future, that also puts something in the future prospect for us, right? Something that the show will eventually get around to. But the question is, of course, when, and the question is, will they help Rudius out as well? Right? Like maybe Luke is gonna accompany him then in the coming time or something. It's still a little hard to tell. That's what I mean to say, where we go from here. But I like how it does put a lot of sort of future possibilities out there for us to think about. That's already what happened early on, of course, as well, with how, I called it out back in like episode 2, like, oh yeah, surely we're gonna meet back up with Roxy at some point, right? And even the university is something that was brought up super early on, like, surely we're gonna eventually go to this university. And now it's like, okay, we have a clear timeline of, well, not a clear timeline, but we have things that we'll eventually make our way towards. So we're gonna rescue the mom, of course, right? We're gonna work with Nanahoshi to summon people to this world so that we can summon or teleport her back, I guess, right? And figure out more about Rudius' own past and how he actually got there and what his purpose is and stuff. We've got that. We've got Sylphie, who we're gonna marry and who's always gonna be there still, and somebody we're gonna wanna surely revisit if they do end up separating. We're gonna have Ariel, who we're apparently working for or with or whatever. So many things to eventually get back around to. And so I love that the show is doing that, because like I said, this is what exactly helps it have that greater scope and feel so alive. The whole story does, in that sense. It's like you have your, once again, it's literally like an RPG game. You have your quest list, and it's just a matter of like, okay, when are you going to get around to these? But these are all sort of on your golden path, right? These are all main quests that you'll eventually have to get around to. And so I'm just super eager and looking forward to seeing, what we get to first, but also, just in general to see, how we do cross off all those boxes, I guess, of remaining quests that are left in this universe. I don't know how long this adventure is going to span in total, but it feels like we still have plenty to get around to, and so I'm very much excited to see us do exactly that. So guys, for now, I hope you really enjoyed my reaction and review to this final episode for the time being of Mushoku Tensei. Of course, I'll be back when the second half of Season 2 starts airing, so don't worry about that. I hope I'll be seeing you back for the reactions, of course, as well. For now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in. Don't forget, of course, to subscribe to the channel in the meantime and hit the notification bell so you won't be missing out when I do upload those reactions eventually. You can join the Discord server too, by the way, which is linked on top of the description. Oh, sorry, not on top, but somewhere in the description. So go and check it out. And then for now, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you for a new Mushoku Tensei reaction, hopefully pretty soon.